And their star witness, who we've heard a lot from in recent years, or a lot about, who spent time in prison himself, Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's former fixer, is key to the prosecution's case. And part of both the prosecution's opening statement and the defense opening statement was to either say, you have to believe what he says on the part of the prosecution, or listen to what he says. Listen carefully. It's not just about him and his credibility, but the evidence and the receipts that we have. And the defense is trying to definitely poke holes in Michael Cohen's credibility. He's been, allegedly lied about a variety of aspects, and that his career and his future hinges on going after Trump in various ways. This was the narrative that the defense attorneys also tried to put out there, to poke holes in a star witness and who's crucial to this whole conspiracy, Michael Cohen, who allegedly paid Stormy Daniels $130,000 to try to keep her quiet. And that's at the crux of this case. Can you talk a little bit more about how the defense, and in any case like this, how important it is to try to poke holes in the credibility of witnesses that are crucial to the case?
Michael Cohen is a very interesting witness in this case because he has already gone to jail for making these payments, for perjuring himself in front of Congress, for having various tax problems, and essentially he has been muddied up a lot. And the defense's position is going to be that you cannot believe Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen is a known liar. He is a convicted perjurer who, in addition to that, has an agenda against former President Trump. He is not reliable. Now, what the prosecution is going to try to do is minimize the credibility issues and focus just on the bare basic facts. What did you do? When did you do it? How did you receive the payment? What did you advise? Anything that's related to strict facts, they're going to try to walk a narrow tightrope. Whereas the prosecution is going to the defense is going to paint a much broader narrative that this individual is to not be trusted under any circumstances. And that's going to go part and parcel with the defense's overall argument that former President Trump lacked knowledge of what was going on. He was endorsing checks, but he wasn't recording things. He really was a step away from the process. Now, in order to get to a conspiracy, the prosecution is going to have to prove that Trump did have knowledge of payments, that Trump did make agreements to cover things up, and that he did so specifically in advance of the 2016 election to shield that from the public, to not allow that to come to the forefront because it may have affected the public's perception of him and ultimately whether or not he would be elected as president.